September 11th, 2025. A date that would soon be etched into the memory of everyone who witnessed what was about to unfold. It started as an ordinary Thursday, but by sunset the world would be talking about nothing else. The Mojave Desert buzzed with anticipation, the air shimmered with heat and excitement, as if the desert itself sensed something extraordinary was about to happen. People from all over the globe had traveled here, drawn by rumors and cryptic invitations. Thousands gathered at SpaceX's facility, whispering about what Elon Musk would reveal. Some speculated about a new rocket, others about a breakthrough in AI, but no one really knew. The sense of mystery was electric, and every face in the crowd reflected a mix of hope, curiosity, and nervous energy. We'd seen rockets land, cars launched into space, but this felt different. This wasn't just another technological leap. There was a sense that the very fabric of reality was about to shift, that we were on the edge of something truly unprecedented. The invitation showed only a mysterious lens-shaped silhouette. No explanation, just the words. The rules are about to be rewritten. It was both an invitation and a warning, hinting at a revelation that would challenge everything we thought we knew. As the sun set, painting the sky in brilliant oranges and purples, Elon Musk took the stage. He stood silent for a moment, grinning, letting the tension build. Then, without a word, he simply pointed skyward, inviting us all to look up. Above us hovered a metallic disc, glowing blue, no wings, no sound, just impossible stillness. It seemed to defy every law of physics we'd ever learned, floating effortlessly, casting an eerie blue light over the desert. The crowd gasped. Was it real? A trick? But the air shifted, dust swirled beneath it, and the sensation was unmistakable. This was no illusion. The silence was broken only by the collective intake of breath, as everyone realized what they were seeing. The Starhopper X, as we'd soon learn, defied gravity with no visible means. There were no engines, no thrusters, just a seamless metallic surface and a faint, otherworldly hum that seemed to vibrate in your bones. It zipped left, shot up, dropped down, silent, instant, like a cursor on a screen. The movements were so precise, so fast, it was as if the laws of inertia no longer applied. The crowd watched, spellbound, as the craft danced through the sky. This wasn't just a new aircraft, it was a new kind of physics, live before our eyes. The implications were staggering. If this was possible, what else might be within our reach? The crowd was stunned, faces frozen between disbelief and awe. Some people laughed nervously, others simply stared, unable to process what they were witnessing. It felt like witnessing the impossible. Elon finally spoke, his voice calm, almost playful. "So, you guys want to see something cool?" The words hung in the air, a promise that this was only the beginning. The crowd erupted. Cheers, applause, and shouts of excitement filled the desert night. The show had just begun, and everyone knew they were witnessing history in the making. What is the Starhopper X? Instantly dubbed the UFO fighter jet, it's unlike anything before. No wings, no tail, no engines, just a seamless chrome titanium disc, hard to spot against the sky. Underneath, glowing blue rings gravity field emitters, not rocket nozzles. The cockpit is a bubble canopy. The pilot controls it with thoughts and gestures via a neural interface. Forget Newton's laws. This jet doesn't push against air or need wings. It moves instantly, turns at impossible speeds, and the pilot feels nothing thanks to a gravity bubble inside. The Starhopper X isn't just a new jet, it's a total reinvention of flight. How does it work? Musk calls it dynamic field propulsion. The craft creates a bubble of space-time, contracting space in front and expanding it behind, moving by warping space itself. Imagine standing on a rug and pulling it toward you instead of walking. This bypasses inertia and g-forces. The pilot rides inside their own pocket of space. The power source? A compact fusion reactor warping space-time on command? Scientists were stunned. Was this a hoax or the greatest invention ever? The Starhopper X challenges everything we thought we knew about physics and opens a new chapter for science. After the historic flight, Musk took the stage, his face lit up with a rare, genuine smile. The crowd's energy was electric, buzzing with anticipation for what he would say next. He began by speaking of humanity's timeless dream to reach the stars, to break free from the bonds of Earth. For centuries, he said, we fought gravity with brute force, rockets, engines, and sheer determination. But the Starhopper X, Musk explained, is different. It doesn't fight physics, it embraces it, harnessing the very laws of nature to propel us forward. This is a new era of flight, one that works with the universe, not against it. This isn't just a better jet, he said, his voice echoing through the hall. It's the key to making humanity multiplanetary, to giving us a future among the stars. Imagine a world with no runways, no massive rockets, just sleek vehicles that can take you to Mars in days, not months. The impossible, suddenly within reach. Musk shared the secret origins of Project Ghost. It began in the shadows, a handful of engineers chasing a wild idea. There were failures, setbacks, and moments of near madness, but through it all, the math was always there, guiding them forward. The true breakthrough, he revealed, came from scaling up quantum phenomena, tapping into the strange, powerful world of quantum mechanics to achieve what once seemed impossible. Musk's vision is bold, these vehicles as common as cars, shrinking the world. Breakfast in New York, lunch in Tokyo, and home for dinner with your family. The barriers of distance, shattered. Borders and oceans become trivial. The solar system itself opens up, inviting us to explore, to connect, to dream bigger than ever before. This is the ship that takes us to the stars, Musk declared, his voice filled with hope and conviction. The crowd erupted in applause, sensing history in the making. Today, he said, we take our first real step into the cosmos. Today we become a species not just of Earth, but of the stars. The world exploded as the livestream ended. #UFO jet trended. Videos and memes flooded the internet. For many it was a moon landing moment. Scientists were stunned, demanding data and peer review. If this is real, it's a Nobel Prize 100 times over, said one physicist. At SpaceX, engineers finally spoke. Years of secrecy, failures, and breakthroughs had paid off. The hardest part wasn't the physics, but building materials and a tiny fusion reactor. Governments scrambled. Statements from the US, China, and Russia called for cooperation, but feared the military implications. The Starhopper X wasn't just a tech demo, it was a geopolitical earthquake. The Starhopper X is more than a flying saucer, it's a technological revolution. Its compact fusion reactor could solve the world's energy crisis and climate change. The jet is flashy, but the power source could reshape civilization. Imagine instant global travel, emergency supplies delivered anywhere in an hour, and supply chains transformed. It could connect the world in ways the internet never could. Most importantly, it unlocks the solar system. Mars in days, asteroid mining, exploring Saturn's moons. Humanity becomes interplanetary, securing our future. What's next? The world holds its breath, caught between excitement and uncertainty. The unveiling of this technology has sent shockwaves across every continent, sparking conversations in every language. People everywhere are asking the same question: what does this mean for our future? In the immediate aftermath, military and government interests will take center stage. An intense arms race for gravitational control is almost inevitable, as nations scramble to secure their place in this new era. Defense strategies will be rewritten overnight, and global power dynamics could shift dramatically. But soon commercialization will follow. Elite travel, rapid cargo delivery, and a new space race will be led by ambitious companies eager to capitalize on the technology. Private industry will push boundaries, making what once seemed impossible routine. As costs inevitably drop, field propulsion could become as common as air travel is today. Imagine boarding a craft that lifts off vertically from your neighborhood, bypassing traffic and borders in minutes. Cities will expand upward and outward, commutes will shrink, and even the very idea of home will evolve. People may live farther apart yet feel more connected than ever before. The Starhopper X marks a true turning point in human history. One path leads to conflict and division, as nations compete for dominance. The other path leads to unity, collaboration, and the shared dream of exploration beyond our world. This technology itself is neutral. Its impact depends entirely on how we choose to use it. Will we build walls or bridges? On September 12, 2025, we all woke up in a new world. The possibilities are as limitless as our imagination and our will to shape the future. The sky is no longer the limit. The real question is, where do we go from here and who do we become along the way?